Okay guys, so the first step I like to go in to kind of get my flawless but like natural makeup look going on is I actually put fake tan on my face. Whether or not my whole body is tanned, like I fake tan my whole body, I always go in with a fake tanner. But I don't actually use a fake tanner every single day on my face because it does last a few days. But the fake tanners that I use are the CB Cocoa Brown. Now I can get the extra dark, ultra dark, or like the original. I don't really mind. I sort of range between all of them. On my face it's fine, but on my body I prefer like the like medium original shade. I don't know why I'm out of breath. The original medium shade, just because I think it works better for my body because I'm quite pale naturally. Now, what I have discovered though, since I went to Turkey, is this Bondi Sands, the Australian Tan Self Tanner. This is amazing. I mean, the price range between this one and this one is quite big. Like, I think this is like £7.99 and this is like nearly £20. So it is like a big difference. I don't know how much like mils are in the difference. Actually get a bit more in here. So this is 6.7 ounces and this is 4.9 ounces. So you do get a lot more in this big one. And I find that this lasts so much longer. It fades really nicely as long as your skin is moisturized and you're moisturizing your skin whilst the tan's on. It lasts longer. And to be honest with you, I haven't bought self tanner for a long time and I think I've actually tanned like maybe 3 times out of this. So I really do think if you can fork out, like to start with, this one is better just because it just lasts longer. And also I like this because it doesn't have that stinky, biscuity self-tan taste. I haven't been eating it, I promise. Smell. I do find that it does have like this coconutty smell. So if you're not a fan of coconut, then maybe this is not going to be for you. But this is really, really good. I got it in the shade dark. Sorry, I just spoke about self-tan for like 5 minutes. Anyways, what I was trying to say is that yeah, I go in always with my self tanner. So I either put my self tanner on with my mitt or I put it on. Ooh. So I actually have a self tanning mitt, what obviously I used to put on my, like, apply my tan to my body. But I also can use my sponge. And now what I have noticed is that obviously when it comes to fake tan, there's certain parts of your body that tan like really more, like the tan takes to more, which is usually your face, your hands, like your knees, like any place that's really, really dry. So you have to kind of learn at your face and know where your dry points are. If you have super dry skin, maybe it might not be for you, but you can sort of douse your face in oil and really moisturize. No, you just drop a sponge there. Really moisturize before you put your self tan on, and then I think you should be okay. But what I usually do, because my dry, I do have a mirror there. If you guys watch my get ready with me, you will know that I do always look here. That's my mirror is. But my dry spots are like around my mouth hair, like this part here. So I get really dry hair. So what I tend to do with the self tanner is I have put some on already, so but I'll just show you guys. Always shake it. But I tend to just literally put it on my cheeks like this. I put it on my cheeks and then I put it on my forehead and then I kind of just sweep it down my nose. I don't like put it here because I know I get really dry there, and then what happens is that I just look, the tan sticks there and it just looks really horrible, like when I haven't got makeup on. And if I must blow my own trumpet, I do think I've got okay skin. So the trick with this look is to always just kind of know where your dry parts are, and if you have generally dry skin, either skip this part or just make sure you really moisturize. And you could just literally maybe just apply a little bit to your cheeks. But I really think this is like an essential step if you want to have like this flawless look that kind of lasts all day and all night. This is a great and important step in the look. So as you notice, I don't put it here. Sorry guys, this is a bit of like talking through type thing, but I'm just showing you guys what I do. Now the reason for the tan is that the tan actually works as like your backup foundation. So no matter what foundation you're using, that tan has got your back. Like whether you're using the $7.99 one or the Bondi Sands, that tan has got your back. So no matter if your foundation starts getting all what's the word, like old throughout the day, the tan is just there as your backup and your skin just looks flawless. Trust me, try it. So I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is in the shade Light Sand. So what I'm gonna do is, this is almost like not really my concealer shade. It's definitely darker, especially when I'm not tanned. But what I tend to do is I just put it underneath my eyes, like so. Sorry guys, I guess I'll try and use the viewfinder. So I just literally put it there in my places where I want to be highlighted, and then I do bring it underneath my chin. I really need to get some clips to like clip my hair back when I'm doing these videos. So I like to, I kind of like to let that sit on my skin for a little while, just so that the concealer can get a bit tacky. But I'm in a bit of a rush today because I'm trying to film a video and get it up today. So I'm just going to kind of blend it out. I'm just using that same sponge. So you can use a concealer that is maybe like 1 to 2 shades. Like, I know, I'll say 1 shade darker than your highlighter shade, like your concealer shade. Because this is almost like your foundation and your concealer type thing all in one. If you want more of a coverage, you can just basically use foundation all over. And like I said, the tan is always going to work as your backup foundation. So again, I'm going to go in with another e.l.f. concealer. As you guys can see, I love the e.l.f. concealers. The first one that I just used was, I think it's like the satin one, but this one is a matte one, which is nearly finished. But yeah, I'm going to be using this. You don't need too much because this look is meant to just look, it's meant to have coverage to it, don't get me wrong. It's not like, okay, I'm natural, not trying to wear makeup type look, but it's one of those looks that are just meant to give off, I'm not trying too hard vibes, if that makes sense. And you definitely want to have a concealer that is your concealer shade, like your highlighting shade, just 1 to 2 shades lighter than that first concealer you put on. Like I said, you can go in with your foundation like as your first step if you want more of a like heavy coverage. If you feel like you just want to like cover more, definitely go in with foundation first, and then skip that concealer stage, and then you can just put your highlighter, concealer highlighter on it. Am I making sense, guys? I hope I'm making sense. So now this is the real highlighter shade. Guys, I literally just tinted my eyebrows today, so I'm like super happy and I think they look really, really nice. So I'm gonna go in with my Cody Airspun Naturally Neutral face powder, and I'm just gonna basically set my face. I do sometimes bake underneath my eyes, I mean, you do get more of a heavy coverage. I've just got that all over my top, but it's fine. So if you want like more of a heavy coverage, powder everywhere, heavy coverage, like under eye and just in general, like your highlighted places, then you can bake. I always bake for like 30 seconds to a minute because it usually just leaves streaks on my face. I don't like to bake for that long. Just a trick, guys, if you want to like have more coverage, always bake with a powder puff like this rather than baking with like applying the powder to your face with your like your blending sponge. You get more of a coverage. Just try it. Like I said, 30. So I literally just get this big powder brush and just I kind of just brush the powder into the places that I didn't set. So you might be thinking like, what is the point of the tan? But I assure you guys, as like maybe give it an hour or two, the tan will start to develop, and that's when the glow will start coming through. And as the day progresses, the tan will develop even more and like get to its highest development stage, and that's when people will be like, wow, your skin looks so flawless. Anytime I do this look, people are just like, wow, because it literally looks like, okay, they know I'm wearing makeup, but it doesn't look, what's the word, like overdone. It just looks like your skin is naturally flawless. So I love doing this. For bronzer slash contour today, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Master bronzer, contour and highlighter. And I'm literally just going to be just putting that in the hollows of my cheeks. And now the trick is not to put too much of this on, because you've got your tan, and trust me, that tan will come through. Trust me, it will start coming through. And let me tell you, if you do have darker skin, I really feel like you can do this hack, because ladies, Beyonce and all these other celebrities that have darker skin tone do wear fake tan, because it really just makes your skin look very flawless, like there's no imperfections. And it just looks like you've got makeup on, but the thing is, like, tan is made to stain your skin. So I think it's just like the ultimate hack. And I've heard people talk about it, but not really rave about it. It's just the best, especially if you're on holiday and you just don't want too much makeup on. Tan on the face is the best. Like I said, I don't want to overdo the tan. So, I mean, overdo the bronzer. So just literally putting it in places where I just want to be more tan. Sometimes I go over my chin highlight because I don't really want that too prominent. So last of all, I'm going to go in with my blush, which this one is from Misguided. The shade has rubbed off. But it's just this very muted soft pink. It's very pigmented, so you don't need too much. Okay, so guys, literally that is the base that I want to show you. So I'm going to basically do the rest of my makeup off camera and then come back to you guys. Okay guys, so that is literally it. I literally completed my look with some liquid eyeliner, a nice lip liner, and then yeah, basically that was it. I don't typically wear liquid eyeliner every day. When I do this look, it's more of sorry, a muted look. But yeah, today obviously I said I'm filming, so I just paired the whole look with a liquid eyeliner to just make it look a little bit more like dramatic, but I still think it's got a super what's the word, very flirty, soft glam, that's the word I'm looking for, soft glam look. This might not be everybody's typical soft glam look, but this is my soft glam look. And yeah, I think I did well. Comment down below what you think. Comment down below, let me know if you tried like the self tanner hack on the face. Self tanner can be quite dry on your face, so ladies and gentlemen, make sure you always moisturize, do your whole skincare regime. You can even moisturize after you apply the tan, but just make sure you moisturize so much, just because fake tanner can be drying, and if you have generally dry skin, then maybe it's not gonna be for you. I feel like I say that so much. But yeah guys, let me know again in the comments down below what you think of this look and the hack. You can try this look without the self tanner, it's up to you. There are like self tanner drops and tan that is actually made for your face, but these tans have never broke me out, never given me any type of rash or made my skin feel any type of way. My lash feels like it's not quite comfy, but yeah, so I swear by those tanners on my face. So if you want to check them out, make sure you check them out. I'll try and link them down in the description box so you guys can go shop them. So I'm giving you guys a close-up again of this look. You guys know I have to give you these close-ups when I do these tutorials. Yes, it's not perfect because I'm not no MUA, but you know, your girl tries. So like I said, this is like my soft glam, flawless type. I'm not trying too hard. Look, and yeah, see you soon guys. Guys, that is the end of this video. Guys, again, give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.